Sweetie's cold nose against my armpit brings me back from those carefree childhood days. The sun has dropped below the horizon, and the skyline to the east is swiftly changing from peacock blue to indigo. Time to gird my loins and do battle against Graf's worries. I shall bring joy back to his life. I shall do it with my bare intention and will. I stand up suddenly, just in time to catch the image of a woman clad in widow's weeds on the other side of the sand dune. She is there one moment and gone the next. Sweetie sees her too, as does Pluto, who puts on his Halloween arch. Like most felines, Pluto disdains unexpected company. "Who was that?" I asked, even as I loped over the sand in pursuit of the strange figure. When I rounded the dune, the light was fleeing the sky, but I could make out the feminine silhouette. Her antebellum dress grazed the sand and belled out behind her as the Gulf wind struck the skirt. A black veil floated like a banner of a dark empire. What the hell was going on? Sweetie passed me and gave chase, but she wasn't baying like she would if she was on a scent. Pluto, too, for all of his heft and waddling belly, outdistanced me. The phantom floated across the deep sand while I floundered. "You, wait up," I called. No one, not dog, cat, or woman, slowed his pace. I notched it up to a full-fledged run. "Hey, stop, damn it!" The stranger slowed and confronted me. Her gown and veil popped in the gusting air, and I was reminded of Deborah Kerr in The Innocents, the film adaptation of The Turn of the Screw. Brilliant and terrifying. The figure seemed to wait for me, and I thought of death. I'd always expected the Grim Reaper to be male, but this black-clad raven of gloom persuaded me otherwise. "What do you want?" I slowed to a stop in the deep sand 24 yards from her. She was slender with perfect posture, but her features were obscured by the mourning attire. She said nothing. Sweetie and Pluto were frozen in place only a few feet in front of me. They made not a sound. If this was death come to lurk around the shadows of my life, she would not find hospitality. "You've taken too much from me. Get away from here. You have no business with me or the people and animals I love. Be gone." "I've lost too," she said. "More than anyone should." In the softness of her voice and the plaintive tone, I realized this was no threat, but someone who knew suffering. "What are you?" "A friend." "A widow from the distant past?" Judging from the dress style, I'd estimate the mid-1800s. It took me a moment, but then I knew. "Jitty?" She lifted the veil, and I saw sorrow etched in her mocha skin. "Funeral crepe? That's the best you could do for a beach costume? No polka-dot bikini? No tawdry flip-flops and big hat? Miss Fashion Plate, where is your style?" I vacillated between relief and annoyance. "You scared the life out of me." "I'm a haint. That's what haints do, we frighten people." "But you're my haint, and upsetting me is not allowed. You live by the rules of the great beyond, but I live by Delaney rules, and I just wrote that one." Her chuckle seemed to hold the fading sunlight for a moment longer. "Why are you here, Jitty? Dressed like a mourner from the 1800s. My momentary humor was gone, and worry returned. "Life is a cycle, Sarah Booth. You know this." "I do. I don't like it, but I know it. I'm in the summer of life, and so is Graf. There's no cycle crap happening here that needs widow's weeds." "Perhaps not." She made no promises. It was against the rules of the great beyond for her to tell me anything about the future. But remember the